Secret agents are known for their suave and sophisticated nature, but have you ever wondered what they do when they're not saving the world? They probably spend their free time watching reruns of Bond movies and thinking, I could do that, but with more explosions and better hair. In a secret agent's world, a typical Monday morning consists of sipping martinis and complaining about the lack of decent villains these days. Secret agents have to be skilled in the art of disguise, which is just a nice way of saying they're really good at wearing wigs and pretending to be someone else. I heard the latest secret agent gadget is a smartwatch that can shoot laser beams, but only if you've completed all your daily fitness goals. What do you call a secret agent who's having a midlife crisis? Someone who's trying to find themselves, but keeps getting lost in the plot. If secret agents had their own version of Yelp, they'd be leaving reviews like, 1 star, the villain's lair was poorly lit and the henchmen were rude. You ever notice how superheroes always have secret identities, like it's a big deal to keep their real names hidden? I mean, what's the worst that could happen if someone finds out Batman is really Bruce Wayne? They'll send him a bunch of bills and junk mail. And have you ever seen a superhero's apartment? It's always immaculate, like they have a maid who comes in every day to clean up after they've been out saving the world. I was thinking, if I were a superhero, my power would be the ability to eat an entire pizza by myself and not gain any weight. That's a power people could really get behind. Superheroes always seem to have these elaborate costumes, but don't they get hot and sweaty in those things? It's like wearing a wool suit to the beach. And what's with the superhero names? Like, who comes up with this stuff? I'm gonna call myself Iron Man because I wear a suit of iron, and I'm a man. I think it would be funny if there was a superhero whose power was just being slightly above average at everything. They could call themselves Mildly Competent Man, and their arch nemesis could be the underachiever. I tell ya, I get no respect from supervillains. They're always trying to take over the world, but they can't even take over my schedule. I mean, have you seen their lairs? It's like they raided a garage sale. Oh, I'll take that old submarine, and that laser beam, and that trapdoor, and that. And don't even get me started on their henchmen. They're always getting fired. You're fired. You're fired. It's like a supervillain version of The Apprentice. I went to the doctor and he said I had a bad case of supervillainitis. I said, what's that? He said, you're always expecting someone to try and kill you. I said, that's not a disease, that's just my marriage. Supervillains are always monologuing. Ha ha ha, soon I'll take over the world. Yeah, sure, buddy, and I'll be the one stopping you with my trusty sidekick. Common sense. I get no respect from supervillains. They're always trying to kill me with their fancy gadgets, but I'm like a cockroach, I just won't die. Unless it's from lauder, then I'm a goner. Why do supervillains always have to be so dramatic? I'll destroy the world. Can't they just be like everyone else? I'll just go get a coffee and complain about my day. I mean, what's the deal with superheroes? They're always saving the world, but have you seen their apartments? They're like college dorm rooms. Spider-Man's got a great spider sense, but I've got a great sense of where the nearest pizza place is. That's my superpower. Superheroes are always talking about truth and justice, but let's be real, if I had super strength, I'd use it to get the last donut in the box. I went to a superhero costume party and saw a guy dressed as Batman. I said, dude, that's not a costume, that's just a rich guy from New Jersey. Superman's X-ray vision is cool and all, but have you seen the prices of health insurance lately? Now that's a superpower I could get behind. I'm not saying superheroes are selfish, but have you noticed they always save the world from certain doom, but never help with anything practical, like moving or taxes? What's with the superhero names? The Flash, the Hulk, Iron Man, it's like they all got together and said, you know what would be cool if we just added the th to a random word?